1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really quiet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that's really loud. They'll just blow your ears out. One, two, three, three, something. Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3, 3. Is it still pretty quiet? 1, 2, 3. Better? All right. Let's give it a try. All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Nekoosa. A little late on the audio, but glad you're joining us here as the Columbus Catholic Dons struck early. Cy Becker scored in the first couple of minutes for the Columbus Catholic Dons. Steve Mapes, Josh Bush, Olivia Zimmerman here in beautiful Nekoosa on this hot, sticky Tuesday afternoon. It's going to be hotter and worse tomorrow, so stay tuned. We have a couple of volleyball quads and invites for you tomorrow. Please stay tuned for that. Those may be changed. We are in the 11th minute, 10:45 here in the first half. We did get word from the athletic trainer for the Nekoosa Papermakers that that we will be playing in quarters today because of the heat index on the field. Before the game, it was at 104, and we're going to It's going to be about 20 minutes or so. They're going to coach Jeff Edwards and Coach Jeff Edwards and Chris Goodwin said it just doesn't want to break the flow of the game at that 20-minute mark of the half. So we're going to play 4 20-minute quarters or so here tonight just because of the heat. Get everybody water, including the officials and all the players as well. First matchup for these two teams, first match of the year for these two teams. They played the first one last year up at Greasy Park in Marshfield. It was a 6-0 win for the Columbus Catholic Dons to start up the year last season. A lot of returners for Coach Jeff Edwards and the Dons. There's a lot of high hopes for the senior class at Columbus Catholic on the soccer pitch, of course, and then on the basketball court, both boys and girls. Baseball in the springtime, maybe some softball with Coach Zimmerman as well. So should be a good year for the Columbus Catholic Dons, and looking forward to bringing you all the action all year long here on Zaleski Sports. Glad you're joining us. Cy Becker with it now for the Columbus Dons. We'll do our best reading the numbers and get you some names here for Columbus Catholic, as Nathan Nimitz with it now on the far side, gets into the box and tangled up there. The Nekoosa defense has been pretty stingy so far. It's going to be a corner kick for our very own Charlie Moore and the Dons. On the far corner, 14th minute, 1-0 Columbus Catholic. Charlie puts his hands up, poked out of the air there by Carter Jensen, still loose for Nekoosa. Tracking it down and replaying here for the Papermakers. 5-13 last year were the Papermakers. A very young team this year for Chris Goodwin and Nekoosa. Just one senior. That is Lane O'Donnell. He wears number 7 for Nekoosa. The Papermakers started their football season now with a win on Friday. Took down Ripon pretty handedly. And they'll be in the very tough Central Wisconsin Large Conference. And then next year they'll be heading back to the South Central where they had been previously. 1-0 Columbus Catholic, 1-0 as they say in soccer. Cy Becker with it at midfield. Back over to Nathan Nemitz. The first home game for the Dons will be on Monday. They'll take on Amherst. Alex Edwards now with it, twisting into the box, settles down, and good defense there again, this time by Sawyer Ostrom. Going to be taken away by the Papermakers. They'll be in Waupun this weekend, all 3 games on Zaleski Sports at the Central Wisconsin Christian Invite Crusade, or it's got a pretty sweet name down there in Waupun. Nemitz with it and lost it. Joe Anderson will be there on Friday. Keel Jacoby on Saturday. Could be poked out of the air there by Ezra Duda. And a throw-in coming for the Nekoosa Papermakers. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They've got offices located throughout Central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today. Everybody making sure they're on the same page here. Throw in for the Papermakers. They've had a couple of offensive charges as Nekoosa. They've also got a very young team. Lucas Krecklau once again back in the goalie box for Columbus Catholic this year as he lets that one roll away, and it's going to be a goal kick coming for Columbus Catholic. For trophies, awards, engravings, and tons of gifts and creative items, look to Awards and More in Wisconsin Rapids. They offer so many unique items. You are sure to find just what you need. Awards and More on Pepper Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Charlie Moore with it there. Charlie called a football game for us on Friday. Appreciate all the work that Charlie has done with us, for us, on Zaleski Sports. Going to be a busy year again for Charlie, finishing up his senior campaign. Of course, hoping to have a better basketball season than the Dons did a year ago. Not too bad, but had a lot of injuries on the basketball court and looking to have a healthy fall. Could be pretty dangerous on the soccer pitch this year for the Dons. Lost a good number of seniors last year, or this past season, for Coach Edwards. But a lot of experience coming back as well. Mason Edwards, Alex Edwards in the middle, Charlie Moore in there as well, Nathan Nemitz. Josh Van Wy wears 24. Of course, Lucas Kreklau in goal. Another soccer game for you tonight on Zaleski Sports. Amherst is visiting Waupaca. Mike Wendland on the call of that one. The footing for Columbus hasn't been as crisp as Coach Edwards would hope, I would assume. That was going to be taken away nicely by Nekoosa and poked out. Throw in for the Dons on the opposite side. 18th minute, 17:45 in the first half. Cy Becker scored the first goal of the match here today for the Dons. First goal of the year for Columbus Catholic. Opening day of competition in high school soccer, high school fall soccer. Both teams are co-ed this year, as they probably have been previously, especially Columbus Catholic, with no girls soccer in the spring. Same way for Nekoosa, no girls soccer in the spring either. Substitution coming here for the Dons. Sparhawk Trucking has become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. Columbus Catholic in their defensive zone, going to turn it over, pop it over, and that was going to roll away for Lucas Kreklau. And this should take us pretty close to the end of our first quote-unquote quarter here in Nekoosa. Again, we're playing relatively 4 20-minute quarters as we want to, as rule, I guess, mandatory with a field heat index of over 100, which it is right now, or it was at the beginning of the game at 104. Then it is mandatory a 10-minute water or cool-down break. Again, the turf gets that much hotter than any other playing surface, and so they're going to do just that here in just a couple of, probably a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, depending on how the next 20 seconds goes. Charlie Moore passes it out to, looks like Josh Van Wy out there. And Edwards off the noggin of a defender. Nathan Nemitz with it. And they're going to regain things here in the 20th minute. Lined it up. Nemitz in front of the net and going to be poked around. That's going to be Cole Wallace in the box for the Dons. And maybe after this corner kick will be our break. Again, Coach Edwards and Coach Goodwin both said they don't want to obviously stop the flow of the game. And so see how this corner kick goes. It's going to be headed away and booted out. And that should take us to our first 20-minute break. It will. We're in the 21st minute at 20:30 here in the first half. It's going to be a 10-minute break. We'll play some of our commercials and then come back with our second quarter here on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art, interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
10-minute break is up here in Nekoosa, the first quarter break. 87 degrees here this afternoon. Humidity at 57. Supposed to be very hot tomorrow. A heat index closing in on about 110 tomorrow. A high of 98 degrees. Humidity is supposed to be over the top, and just hope everyone stays safe tomorrow. And again, we have 2 volleyball invites, quads tomorrow scheduled, one in Neenah and one in Amherst. Both of those are in question of happening just because, especially in the gym, it gets so hot. It's hot here this afternoon in Nekoosa, but luckily for us and luckily for the players, it'll slowly get into the shade. And we've seen a couple of football games for Thursday and maybe a couple for Friday as well, as Alex Edwards tries to get behind the defense. Perfect pass by Charlie Moore. It's going to be picked up there by Jerry Carlson, the goalkeeper. But a couple of games pushing back until 8 o'clock to stay away from the excessive heat at the end of this week, but nothing has changed for us so far on Thursday and Friday. I do not believe Josh and Olivia are going down to Stoughton, but Charlie Moore with the right foot crosses over, gets tangled up again. Mason Edwards, and just wide by the freshman Cole Wallace. But Stoughton is hosting Wisconsin Rapids. Do not believe that game is moved as of yet. And again, once it gets down to 7 o'clock, the excessive heat warning tomorrow is from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. And then hopefully after that it will start cooling down and we'll really get into the real feel of fall as September is not too far away. So the start of school day right after Labor Day, and then summer will officially be over the day or Labor Day weekend. So we're going to have 3 football games before the start of the school year. Corner kick coming here for Nekoosa. They trail 1-0. We're in the 24th minute here on Zaleski Sports. C. Maves, Josh Bush, Olivia Zimmerman on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon. And again, it is nice, but it is a little bit hot, and again, can't complain too much. Beautiful corner kick. Lucas Kreklau using his long frame to bring it down. Alex Edwards, Charlie Moore, Nathan Nemitz, the 3 seniors for Coach Jeff Edwards this year. And we'll see the Dons all season long here on Zaleski Sports. Nekoosa, a good battle here early on. We're in the 24th minute, still 1-0, and they're looking to control it. That's Lane O'Donnell, the lone senior, going to be poked out there by Kate Jansen of Columbus Catholic, and a throw-in coming for Nekoosa. Pass up ahead. Nemitz will take it away and regain things as sophomore Brecken Kohler is going to be out, and a throw-in for the Nekoosa Papermakers. Still 1-0. Columbus has controlled the ball quite a bit, just have not really had a whole lot of offense going as of right now. Nekoosa giving a good battle. Lane O'Donnell there, again the lone senior. Nekoosa with 1 senior, 7 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 6 freshmen for head coach Chris Godwin this year. A throw-in coming for the Papermakers along the far side. And you got 2 soccer games tonight. The second one has started. Amherst is in Waupaca. Mike Wenley, Katie Lecton from Comet Field in Waupaca. Overhead throw is going to be headed away by Ezra Duda and sent in there by Claire O'Donnell. Going to be poked out, and a throw-in coming for the Papermakers. Whether you need a residential, commercial, or industrial electrician, you can rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. That's Econ Electric. One of our new friends, Econ Electric. Appreciate them coming on board right at the end of our baseball season. Our baseball season is not done yet. We've got one game on Sunday in Waupaca. That is the 2023 Dairyland League Grand Championship. The Waupaca Lakemen and the Hortonville Stars from Lakeman Field at 1:30 on Sunday. Teams split their season games. That was going to be poked out. Opportunity here for the Papermakers. Charlie Moore is going to take it over for the Dons. Moore pass up, and there's a handball. A free kick coming here for Columbus Catholic. Canal will be in Waupaca on Sunday afternoon. It's supposed to be a gorgeous day. Again, after tomorrow, not a whole lot of rain in the forecast, but after tomorrow, it looks like once the weather cools down, we should be in good shape the rest of the week in the next couple weeks. Charlie Moore ahead of steam. Moore with an opportunity and a sliding tackle, and nicely done in the box. Looked like, couldn't quite see a number, but a good defensive play there. Braden Lochner with the sliding tackle. And Columbus Catholic is gassed right now, as you would be with as hot as it is on the field. Again, where we are, there's plenty of shade in the press box and in the bleachers area. Alex Edwards needs a breather and can't catch his breath. At 27-37 here. And there's going to be a quick substitution here, I believe, for the Dons, unless Coach Jeff Edwards thinks that Alex is going to be all right. And got down to where he had to have the throw in, but could not quite catch his breath. And again, the 10-minute break between the first 20 minutes and the end of that break was not quite 10 minutes long. So, again, it may have cooled down since the beginning of the game, but we're back at it here. Charlie Moore with the header. Mason Edwards heads it back and be gobbled up there by Jerry Carlson, the junior goalkeeper for the Papermakers. We were supposed to have Pacelli and Nekoosa on September 16th here at Nekoosa High School. That game has been canceled. And now Nekoosa's making a push here. Pass up ahead, going to be poked away. And a roll out, and it's going to be a goal kick, corner kick coming here for the Papermakers. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids and just 15 minutes from Plover. They're hiring full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the United States. Visit Mariani.com to visit open positions. That's MARIANI.com. A whistle blown on the far side. It's going to be a free kick here for Columbus Catholic. That's Ben Weiland. And appreciate everyone tuning in tonight on Zaleski Sports. You're home for the Columbus Catholic Dons. Every Dons home game, or every Dons home and away soccer game, home and away volleyball game had a little bit of miscue tonight on their triangular or their quad in Loyal, but other than that, they'll be at UW Stout this weekend. Will be the Don girls. We'll be covering the Dons all year long on the volleyball court as well. Head coach Cat Eagle. Appreciate Cat. Alex Edwards now looking to center it up. And another good defensive play there by Carter Jensen. He's done a nice job on Alex Edwards tonight. 1-0. We're in the 31st minute. Just crossed over the 30-minute mark. At halftime today, we'll watch about 8 minutes or so, about half of the Edgar Wildcats Hard Knocks. Episode 2 is premiering right now on YouTube. You can go take a look at that one. We had over 1,000 views on episode 1. Might be a little bit different tone in Edgar after their 8-6 loss to Ellsworth and before they take on rival Stratford on Friday. We got 2 football games for you on Thursday, one at DC Everest and one in Eau Claire. Here's Alex Edwards along the end line. Going to be booted out, and again, good defense there, that time by Sawyer Ostrom. And it's going to be a goal kick here for the Nekoosa Papermakers. Got 2 football games on Thursday. A lot of other stuff on Thursday as well. I think we got a couple of soccer and volleyball matches. And then obviously a whole host on Friday for football. Have the Columbus Catholic Dons in Waupun as well in soccer on Friday night. Pass up ahead along the far sidelines, and Nathan Nemitz right there. He's gobbled it up, and he's going to have the throw in. Speaking of baseball, Milwaukee Brewers back in action tonight. A quick 2-game series against the Minnesota Twins, both division leaders right now. Brewers coming off of an impressive 3-game series sweep of the Texas Rangers after they got swept by the Los Angeles Dodgers. So got back on the winning side of things. And came away with the series sweep of the Rangers. And then the Rangers got walked off last night in Arizona. But a big border battle rivalry tonight. Tonight and tomorrow afternoon. Alex Edwards now trying to get past, and it's going to be over his head and in for the goal. Alex Edwards at 32-25. That was great defense by Sawyer Ostrom, but Alex Edwards powering it over the head and into the back of the net, and it's 2-0 Columbus Catholic. And Alex has been battling with Sawyer Ostrom and Carter Jensen tonight. That one won by the senior Alex Edwards. 33rd minute, 2-0 Dons. That's their first goal in about a half hour. We were broadcasting. We had it on the screen, but Cy Becker scored the first goal. And we're in the 33rd minute here, and it's 2-0. Alex Edwards, the first goal of his senior campaign. May have been the Conference Player of the Year last year. Would not have been surprised. Nice moves there by Kate Jansen. Ahead in the center. It's loose, and picking it up is Carlson. Jerry Carlson with a nice defensive play. He's done well tonight, has Jerry. Nathan Nemitz, the header. Nemitz boots it away and going to roll out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Papermakers. Alex Edwards trying the touch pass to Mason. Now Charlie Moore left foot, and it's in off the hands of Jerry Carlson. And a left-footed line drive by Charlie Moore. And just like that, Columbus Catholic leads 3-0.
Columbus Catholic goal number 11, Charlie Moore.
A rocket there by Charlie, and it's 3-0 here in the 34th minute. Just like that, the Dons add 2 onto the board. Those goals were Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goals. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. 3-0, clock not running. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. 35th minute, 3-0 Columbus Catholic. They won last year at Gracie Park in Marshfield 6-0 to open up the season against the Papermakers. On their way to another conference title. Nathan Nemitz along the sidelines, and he's going to be booted, and a little hip check there. And nothing called against Nemitz, and it's going to be a, let's see what the call is. It's going to be a free kick for Charlie Moore along the end line. Thought they were going to give him a goal kick and not call anything. A little bit shorter of a corner kick. Alex Edwards is going to boot it away. And again, more good defense here by the Papermakers. We play in the 36th minute, 3-0 Columbus Catholic. Good footwork there by Lane O'Donnell. Again, the lone senior, good pass up ahead. Going to be taken away by the Dons. And Ezra Duda, number 5. Cade Jansen up ahead to Charlie Moore. The senior offense for the Dons. Going to be prolific this year. Cade Jansen back over to Moore. And bumped out of the way. Charlie's going to take it. There's going to be a throw in here for Columbus Catholic. Josh Van Wy with, looks like Mason Edwards coming in to check in. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. And we'll take a look maybe during our third quarter break. Again, playing pretty much 4 quarters here tonight. The mandatory mandatory 10-minute break at about the 20-minute mark. And then, of course, halftime is 10 minutes long. And then about 60 minutes in, we'll have another 10-minute break. Again, all depending on the temperature and the heat index down on the field will make that determination. It is 3-0 Columbus Catholic, 37th minute. In the opening game of the 2023 high school fall soccer season. And Carlson will gobble it up there and take it away from the Dons. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com to find an agent near you. A little too much there by Nathan Nimitz, and a free kick coming here for Nekoosa at the 38th minute. Again, went into effect last fall, but 2 40-minute halves instead of 2 45-minute halves now. So we play 80-minute soccer. If you're up by 8 goals or more at the 60-minute mark, then the game is considered mercy ruled, and the game is over. Lane O'Donnell up ahead to Krecklau, and going to be taken there. The header by Sawyer Ostrom came up short. The goal kick coming for Columbus Catholic here with 2 minutes to go in the opening half. maybe done sooner than what it is on the scoreboard. Clock didn't run for a couple of seconds after that last goal. It's going to be a throw in here for the Dons. And get more and more of this now, especially in this area of the turf fields. Columbus Catholic, likely one of the last ones. There's going to be handball or elbow there, but there's quite a few in this conference for Columbus Catholic that don't have turf. I think Amherst might be one of the only ones that does. Between Amherst and Columbus. Newman, of course, doesn't. Pacelli doesn't. Tri-County, if they field a team this year, doesn't. Northland Lutheran doesn't. So I guess Amherst, the only team that I can think of off the top of my head in the Central Wisconsin Conference that Columbus Catholic is in during soccer. Amherst is the only team that does have turf on their soccer, or for their soccer. Free kick here for Sawyer Ostrom is going to be gobbled up there by Lucas Kreklau with 35 seconds to go in this first half. 3-0 Columbus Catholic. Again, they've controlled the ball and the game for a majority of this first half, but got to give your hats off to Nekoosa. They played some good stingy defense here in the first 40. Now Alex Edwards looking for a second one. Left foot and missed there by Cade Jansen. Just missed it there. 5 seconds to go. Mason Edwards now going to wind up and going to be poked away by Ostrom, and that'll end our first half here in Nekoosa. 40 minutes in, it is 3-0 Columbus Catholic. We'll take a quick break and then do the Edgar Hard Knocks. We'll be back in about 9 minutes here on Zaleski Sports.
I would imagine watching Eau Claire Regis on film, you knew they were good. Did you expect them to put on a performance like this?
Well, offensively, no. I'm going to have to look at the film to see. We didn't, obviously, we played a quarter and a half. We only have 6 seniors, and eventually that kind of stuff catches up with you when the other team has, 15 or whatever. And, I saw some of our younger guys, the momentum got going in their way, and then there was nothing we could do to turn it.
As you said, you've got a lot of young players that got a lot of varsity experience, and a lot of big contributors are coming back next season, so obviously the cupboard's not bare.
Well, hopefully not. No, get a little bigger, faster, stronger, and so on, and then we should be okay. It was a good year overall. We won 10 games and shared the conference title, and we realized we got some work to do yet.
Right arm across the chest for 10. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Switch to that. Ty, where are you at? We kind of talked to you. You're going to go with linebackers today, then. Okay? It's one of the positions we talked about yesterday at the coaches meeting as we go over things. And of course, why do you think we're switching guys from position? Yeah, to give them a chance to play. If there's 2 or 3 guys ahead of you at the position you're at, but you might be the second best guy at a different position, well then we're going to move you. Working on your skills. All right, here we go. Now you got to be thinking. You got to be focusing in. This isn't going to be that hard physically. It's going to be a little harder mentally.
Edgar Football Hard Knocks is brought to you by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org to learn more.
Young guys, everybody takes stuff home. Okay, Mav, you got to take that red off, or else you're going to have to take it home and wear it to the first day of school. If that's the only thing you wear, oh man, that would be not good. All right, get the breakdowns in. And then guys that are staying, give me that red.
Yeah. Hey. Hopping in and I start the V. Snakes in the grass so they harder to see. My brother would give up his life to the O. He told me he'd go be a martyr for me. Said that she ready to corner the 6. I hit up Pauline, the charter the P. Ain't really leave, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm riding around in Atlanta with Sam, cause that been going harder than me. Nothing to change, I'm just harder to please. Ferrari is making an SUV. We ain't got a choice, we ordering these. Shout out Noel for recording the V's. He know where they about to go. Cause nobody touches the flow.
Ready? Get Alex.
Hut.
Yup. Good. Hey.
Yeah, Duke him. Set. Hut. Set. Hut.
Anderson.
Yeah. Watch his feet. You get your feet moving. Get your feet moving. Get your feet moving. Get your feet moving. Don't let them come across. Good job. Get up and pick it. Oh, go pick that one. Remember, interceptions are huge.
Will. Pretty good spot there, Will.
Now, is it easier to cover guys when you're in a zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier. It's easier. So if we think it's pass, well then, yeah, probably going to call that. Especially if they're close together. Now, as the ball gets closer to the goal line, well, they get down to the 25-yard line. Well, now it's going to be man more often because now they're getting too close, you see. This is out in the open field. Okay, once again, they're that tight, they're going to have to zone it.
Down.
You're looking them over. They're looking at the inside guy. Check the inside guy, see what he does, and they're both going in. They're both going in. So you got the shallow guy in, and he's got the deep guy in. All right, the guys are awful close together there. Receivers.
Tucker hitting that 15-yard post.
Receivers are mighty close together. All right, get a quick drink.
One more.
No, go get a quick drink. Here we go. Get a quick drink. Then we're going team. Hey, little guys, you got to get off the field now. You don't get run over. Here it comes. Get up. That's a pretty tricky play. Almost ran the cameraman over. Now we're short a guy. We got nobody in this guy. Okay. All right. Not bad. Carter, you drop back to help cover? Okay. Okay, yep.
Hey, I told him, just make sure you're on scout D, and Carter's coming down, just probably deep turtle.
Yeah, see, if we got that defense called and they come out and trip, then we're in a little trouble. One linebacker's got to get his fanny back. We only got 3 defensive backs. They got 4 wide receivers, 3 here and 1 over there. Well, we're screwed, unless one linebacker comes back. And if you're going to make a mistake, you always want to make a mistake up by the line of scrimmage, back here. Because back here you make a mistake, it's a touchdown. Up there it's 5-6 yards. Okay. It's a way to pursue, way to keep contained. They were actually running up this sideline, so if the guy would have got outside, you see, you'd have been running and he'd have been running. It's like you're blocking for him, Then you gotta listen. No, it's a run, and you gotta stop and turn around. But yeah, they were trying to run up this sideline with him taking you off, which is, we do that sometimes. Run that guy off to the outside. Then you don't have to block him. Okay, it's a good one. Turn around, get to the wall. Come on, guys, let's go.
Blackstein saw that right away.
All right, get it back up here. See, that's why we can't do anything tricky if guys are going to be jumping or not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Which direction's the wind today? Yeah, you know it's in the north because it feels cool. Feels cool, guys. The wind's in the north. The cool wind comes from the north. The warm wind comes from the south. Is it cool today? Yeah, it's cool today, guys. Yeah, this is nice. You don't get a better day than this to practice. All right? So, remember, all dirty clothes get taken home for washing. Bus leaves at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Get in here by 7:40, 7:45.
See your tight ends!
Welcome back to Nekoosa High School as we get you ready for the second half of action here between the Columbus Catholic Dons and the Nekoosa Papermakers, opening night of high school soccer here in the fall of 2023. C-Maves, Josh Bush and Olivia Zimmerman on this Tuesday night. 3-0 Columbus Catholic after the first half of play. Goals by Cy Becker. You'll hear these names a lot this fall. Cy Becker, Charlie Moore, and Alex Edwards. Again, you got to give your hats off to the Nekoosa Papermakers in that first half. Defensively played exceptionally well, slowing down this Columbus team. Cy Becker scored in the opening moments of the game, but Alex Edwards and Charlie Moore scoring in the last 8 minutes of the first half to give the Dons a 3-0 lead. Our other soccer game on the soccer match, I guess, on the docket tonight is the Amherst Falcons and the Waupaca Comets. Waupaca up 3-0 on Amherst in the first half, as it's going to be a free kick here for the Dons. Again, Columbus Catholic will be back in action on Friday and Saturday down in Waupun for a weekend tournament. Joe Anderson will have it for you on Friday. And Cale Jacoby on Saturday. That one's going to be, it looked like it went over the end line. Going to be a goal kick here for the Papermakers. We watched Hard Knocks there. With the second episode is premiering right now on Facebook and YouTube. But our halftime report, or our halftime, is always brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch, put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. You take a look at our Key Savings Bank scoreboard. 3-0 Dons. And Columbus Catholic's first home game of the year will be next Monday against Amherst. Open up conference play. We'll talk to Coach Edwards about that. Playing 5 games in 6 days, what it will break down as. As Charlie Moore pops it over the defender. Gets behind. Charlie using his speed, and then it's going to be knocked down there and taken away by Sawyer Ostrom, and then he resets it for the Papermakers. Nekoosa, one of 2 Papermakers in the state of Wisconsin as a mascot. Expect more. The other one is Kimberly. Nekoosa Port Edward State Bank Field here in Nekoosa. About 3 years old or so. Opened it up the fall of 2020, I believe. So 3 or 4 years old. Gorgeous here in Nekoosa. Football team helped give the paid attendance fans on Friday last week a good show to open up their season. They were 2-7 last year. Well, it could come down to 1-8 if after the Amherst forfeits, but a 40-18 win over Ripon on Friday. We'll see Nekoosa a handful of times this fall on the football field. We'll be here twice this fall, as Stratford and Amherst will both be here for conference play. Again, it'll be the last time Nekoosa takes on those 2 teams in conference play, as they'll be in different conferences come next fall. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder, now with a location in Rome. Bring your next home, cabin, or getaway to life with Heartland Custom Homes. There's a lot of these sponsors, and we appreciate them all. There's no doubt about that, and we couldn't do these games without them. There's a handful that I can stick my neck out for, I should say, and give good reviews. And Heartland Custom Homes is one of them. They about 20 years ago or so, they helped build my mom and dad's house, and of course are continuing to grow every year. Heartland Custom Homes does a great job. Alex Edwards behind. Jerry Carlson comes out and makes a sliding stop. We'll get into a couple of the other ones. Heartland Custom Homes, one of them. Rapid Sheet Metal, Solaris. They all do a great job, help us out tremendously. Again, we can't do it without them. And appreciate them all, that's for sure. And Culligan. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's Culligan H20.com. Big collision along the far side. They're all right. Charlie Moore will have a free kick just outside the box for the Dons. Ask those gentlemen to back up. Right outside the box for Charlie Moore here on the free kick. 46, now 47th minute. Moore with the left foot, and it's going to be knocked out by Jerry Carlson. And a corner kick coming for Charlie Moore. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Moore raises his hand and sends it long. Headed away, Cy Becker, and it's going to be a handball in the box. And it's going to be a penalty kick here for Columbus Catholic at 46-28. And it's going to be taken by Alex Edwards. It was a handball in the box. Resulting in a penalty kick, it'll be Alex Edwards against Jerry Carlson. Alex Edwards looking for goal number 2 of the game and of the season. The whistle blows, and a upper corner, and it is good for Alex Edwards. Didn't hesitate 1 second, and the penalty kick is in for the Dons. Alex's second goal of the day, and it's 4-0 Columbus Catholic. Top left corner for Alex Edwards. That goal is a Jamie Wenzel goal, a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goal. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. 4-0 Columbus Catholic here in the opening game of the 2023 season. Have volleyball going on today in Eau Claire. I'll be at the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse on Thursday for some volleyball. The Red Raiders will take on the Auburndale Eagles. And then we'll be going the other way from Nekoosa. We'll be heading to Pittsville on Friday. Pittsville Panthers and the Cadott Hornets in Week 2 football action. Then you can find all of those on our brand new website at ZaleskiSports.com. Appreciate our friends over at Perspective Media helping us get that new website all made up for you. Alex Edwards up ahead, going to be booted away. Charlie Moore back over to Edwards. Alex again. Left foot gobbled and loose, but Jerry Carlson able to scoop it up on the rebound. And a great toss there by Carlson, headed away. The ball is loose and reset by the Papermakers. 49th minute here in the second half. That's going to roll away. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 15 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Nekoosa as the Dons lead 4-0. Mason Edwards with it. Dakota Harper, where's number 8? Nathan Nemitz now centers it in for Charlie Moore. Great pass. Going to be poked out there by Carter Jensen. Edwards and cleared away. Mason Edwards for the Dons. Lane O'Donnell, again, the lone senior on this team. Now pass up ahead to Declan Christensen. And a huge tackle there as Christensen took the legs out of Ben Weiland. Ben just a freshman, a big freshman. And it'll be a free kick. Charlie Moore in the center, in midfield, Weiland bodies up with Mason Edwards, Nathan Nemitz, and Lane O'Donnell takes it away, and then back to Mason Edwards. Getting physical here in the 51st minute. Just crossed over the 51st minute. Now Charlie Moore up ahead to Cade Jansen. Cade Jansen taken away by the Papermakers. Brewers and Twins about to get underway. They're already underway. They're in the bottom of the first inning. Craig Counsell celebrating his 53rd birthday yesterday. Brewers trying to close out. They've only got about 40 games left or so. Talk about how fast the summer goes. Seems just like yesterday at the Major League Baseball just started. And now we're already into the pennant races, and good move there by Cole Wallace. Cole's going to take it himself along the end line, and a corner kick coming for Charlie Moore and the Dons. Charlie Moore with the corner kick. Centers it in and clears it out, and another one coming here for Columbus Catholic. Moore again. A much better, higher. And now Nathan Nemitz centers it in. Edwards tries the header, and it's going to be a goal kick here for the Papermakers. Here in the 53rd minute, 4-0 Columbus Catholic. 3 in the first half. Alex Edwards with the penalty kick goal here in the second half. Volleyball still going on here at Nekoosa High School as well inside. Nekoosa looks to make some noise in the South Central on the volleyball court this year. Finished second last year. Trying to find themselves on the athletic sides of things. Not too long ago, they were pretty tough on the softball diamond as well. Right foot, Edwards, and another corner kick coming here for Columbus Catholic. Charlie Moore to do the honors once again. 54th minute, 4-0. 4-0 Dons. Cy Becker tries the header. And going to be taken away by Lane O'Donnell and the Papermakers. Working left to right. That's north to south. As you look on your compass. And Lucas Krecklau will gobble it up. Coach Edwards looking for another big year out of Lucas Krecklau this year. Of course, the senior-dominated Dons this year. A lot of offense on the senior side, and, of course, looking for guys like Ben Weiland and Cole Wallace to step up, a couple of freshmen. Ezra Duda defensively. Jerry Carlson, another nice stop. Mason Edwards, just a sophomore. They've only got one junior on this Dons team. That is Ezra Duda. 7 seniors. There's going to be a penalty there on Nathan Nemitz. A couple of substitutions coming here for Jeff Edwards. 7 seniors, 1 junior, 6 sophomores, and 5 freshmen for Coach Jeff Edwards this year. Free kick coming, getting behind Krecklau on the in the air, makes a nice catch. Makes a nice stop once again. Charlie Moore to Mason Edwards, back up to Charlie. Charlie passes it up. Number 23, Brady Zimmerman. And a goal kick coming, a couple of substitutions, and we will let's see if they bring in the substitutions. They will. We'll take a quick break and hear from Heartland Custom Homes after this. Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life. Brady Zimmerman getting right into the thick of things here today. He had the header that was on the corner kick. That was stopped by Jerry Carlson. 57th minute. We're a couple of minutes away from our second stoppage here today. Again, the field about 95% in the shade right now, in the shadows. The south goal, which Lucas Kreklau is standing in, is still a little sun-covered. Nathan Nemitz with it now. Gets behind, doing it all himself, crosses over. Nemitz gets past the defense and going to be taken down there and gobbled up again by Carlson. Cy Becker, the first goal of the game, followed by Alex Edwards, then Charlie Moore, then Alex Edwards again. The 4 goals for the Dons today. If you're watching us and watching others, appreciate you tuning in tonight here on Zaleski Sports. And if you're watching the Brewers game, you got a little excitement there from Willie Adames in the bottom of the first inning. There's a runner at first and a 1-2 count, and Willie Adames smacked one over the fence for the Milwaukee Brewers. 2-0 Crew. Another whistle blows. A couple more substitutions here for both sides. As the weather warms up, looks like it's going to happen tomorrow, and then once again cools down once we get into the fall. Look to Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. In Wisconsin Rapids, they got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. They'll probably be a little busy tomorrow, but always appreciate our friends over at Rapids Sheet Metal. For 4-0, 59th minute. Again, in a couple of minutes, they'll take their second mandatory break because of the heat. Again, we got a couple of volleyball invites, quads tomorrow scheduled. Likely the Amherst one that is scheduled in Amherst. Looks like it will be in question to be played tomorrow. Again, stay tuned to Zaleski Sports on Facebook and ZaleskiSports.com for all of your updates. Charlie Moore with it now. Up ahead to Brady Zimmerman on the far side. Can he track it down? He can't. And see if they're going to take their break now before it gets to that 60-minute mark. Doesn't look like they will. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Hurst. State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters. Auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more for both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield. Find Kerry Van Hurst State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. And a whistle blows here as conversation is going to be had with the couple of players, maybe a couple of captains here. Not exactly sure what the discussion is about here at 59-34. But there's going to be a yellow card given to number 14, Declan Christensen. So a yellow card given here in the 60th minute to Declan Christensen of Nekoosa. Did not exactly see what had happened, but or a couple of times. And that will take us to that mandatory break here at 59-34, 4-0 Columbus Catholic. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. The window tint businesses, homes, and cottages. Remote starters. We've been doing remote starters for over 30 years. We have over 5,000 units installed to date. We offer a lifetime warranty on the product. This unit works from over a mile distance, and the remote tells you the car started. We know the car started because of the green light. It tells me it's running the entire time because every 3 seconds you get a light flash.
Call Blake at Mobile Link to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Welcome back to Nekoosa as the mandatory break here is about to finish up in the end of the third quarter per se and into the fourth quarter. It is Columbus Catholic 4 and Nekoosa nothing. Appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. I think it's part of your Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday evening here tonight. Score update from Amherst and Waupaca. Oh, my goodness. How about this? Waupaca to start the second half up 6-0 on Amherst. Some volleyball still going on. Nope, they're all finished up at Eau Claire North High School. Marshfield and Eau Claire North, the final matchup of that triangular, that tournament, I guess you could say. It wasn't even a triangular. There were a ton of teams there at Eau Claire North this afternoon. For any size job, when you need equipment, look to Wood Street Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Wood Street Rentals. Make sure you book with or go to Wood Street Rentals. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No gimmicks, no tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages starting at $49 or $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more. Again, that's one of those that I will give a good word every time. Solaris has helped us over in Wisconsin Rapids and over at the Homestead as well. They are appreciate them absolutely. Made a custom apparel as well. They with the shirt that you see that I'm wearing, and you'll see down at the post-game interview. Made and designed by Made a Custom Apparel. They provide, in Stevens Point, they provide quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. Wisconsin River Orthopedics, they encourage you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Columbus Catholic ball after the yellow. Oh, no, it's going to be a goal kick. But there's a yellow card given right before the break to Declan Christensen from Nekoosa. It may have been after the fact. May have been some jawing, as they say, after the play was stopped. 60th minute here in Nekoosa. It is 4-0 Columbus Catholic. And Nace-Villere post-game show to follow our presentation and broadcast here tonight. 2 goals by Alex Edwards, one by Charlie Moore, and one by Cy Becker. And gobbled up there once again by Jerry Carlson. On the run was Zan Rodriguez. Number 9 for Coach Edwards. And we'll talk to Coach Edwards about it, but this Nekoosa defense has done a pretty good job containing this high-powered Columbus Catholic offense here tonight. Again, first game of the year, still trying to figure things out and work some issues out. But other than that, it's been a good fought game, first game of the year. They'll have some, of course, Columbus Catholic soccer, Wapaka, Amherst, Pacelli. Get over to the Rapids football field and got some games circled for Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln this fall as well on the boys' side. They're in De Pere tonight, are the Red Raiders. They start at 6:30. See about the Red Raider boys this year. And spacing, again, that might be one thing that Coach Edwards talks about a little bit is the non-spacing by the Dons here tonight, but good passing nonetheless. And once they get back onto the grass, that may have been that was a nice touch pass there by Alex Edwards. But once they get back onto the grass, that ball might slow down a little bit more and allow his teammate to get to that ball before it rolls away and is out of play. So that's something to look forward to if you're Columbus Catholic. Again, not a lot of guys or not a lot of teams in your conference play on turf. So Amherst, off the top of my head, being the only one. Mason Edwards with it now. Back to Nathan Nimitz. 63rd minute, 4-0 Dons. And they'll be in Waupun this weekend for, I think it's something like the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusade invite or something down at Waupun. It's in Waupun, but at Central Wisconsin Christian High School, which I don't know. I don't understand how you can get away with calling yourself Central Wisconsin Christian when you're down in Waupun. I don't understand that, but I'm not in the market to name schools, so they can do as they please, I guess. A good boot there by Jerry Carlson, 64th minute. Again, Nekoosa's got a good nucleus here this year, being able to slow down this Dons offense. Haven't gotten much going offensively for Nekoosa, but defensively you got to tip your hat, and you got to be a little bit more optimistic if you're Coach Chris Godwin for the Papermakers. Finished 5-13 last year. Looking like a team that could pick up a couple more wins than that. Again, a very young team here in Nekoosa. Just one senior, that's Lane O'Donnell. 7 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 6 freshmen. Brecken Kohler, number 6, with it now. Passes up ahead to Jared Wilcox, a sophomore. And now Lane O'Donnell getting behind Krecklau, and he puts it in. Lane O'Donnell, the lone senior, just talking about him, puts it in for the Nekoosa Papermakers. In the 65th minute, and Nekoosa puts one on the board here in the second half. A great pass by the Papermakers up to their senior captain, Lane O'Donnell. And struck before Krecklau could come out and make a play on it. And Coach Edwards has a quick conversation with his defenders. Again, talking about being optimistic about this team, and Chris Godwin, it's obviously you're giving up 4 goals here tonight and 1 on the penalty, but overall can't be too disappointed on how your team has done here tonight. It was a hot start to this game. It is obviously, as the night has gone on, the afternoon and evening has gone on, the shadows have overtaken the field, and the shade has helped out tremendously. Again, we've been in the shade, luckily enough, in the press box all afternoon and all evening, but if they were to start this game now, or even at 7:30, it would not have obviously been as hot, and those 10-minute mandatory breaks probably wouldn't have needed to happen, but they start at 6:30 and play with the conditions and go as is. Rodriguez has that one go past, and there's going to be a throw-in here for Columbus Catholic, and another change. That's Charlie Moore coming back in at the 67th minute. I'll talk to head coach, again, the winning coach of the game, whomever that may be. If Nekoosa can come back here in the last 14 minutes of this one, 13 and a half minutes, I should say. Again, we'll be back to Nekoosa in a number of weeks, or in a couple of weeks, for Nekoosa and Stratford football. Amherst Nekoosa is week 8. That is October 6th. As a goal kick coming, we'll take a break here, Josh, and come back with the last about 13 minutes of this one here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welcome back to Nekoosa in the 69th minute, closing in on minute number 70. We're about 11 and a half minutes left of this one. 4-1 Columbus Catholic. Lane O'Donnell with it now, the lone goal for Nekoosa just moments ago. And don't forget, stick around for the Naysville Dairy post-game show. We'll have an opportunity to talk to a winning coach and a player of the game as well. Right now, looking like Jeff and Alex Edwards. Jeff Edwards, the head coach. Alex with a couple of goals today, including a penalty kick goal. Lane with it now. Lane O'Donnell turning the corner, centering it in, and missing wide and out. Here in the 70th minute. Here from Wisconsin River Orthopedics. We'll be back after this quick break.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Alex Edwards with it now, up ahead to Charlie Moore. Over to Nathan Nimitz. Nimitz on the near side. Tries to get past the defender along the end line. Gets double teamed. And centers it in. Jerry Carlson will tell his guy to give way, and he'll take it himself. Corner kick coming as Charlie Moore is either tying his shoe or cramping up here right at the 10-yard line, and it may be cramping up as our official is telling the trainer just to hold off here for a second. And now he tells him to come in for the substitution. We'll take one or two more here on Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Throwing there, Alex Edwards looking for the hat trick. Will not get it on this possession here with the 71st minute. 4-1 Columbus Catholic. Again, Charlie Moore exiting with cramping in his right leg, as we could tell. Again, not in the business of speculation or medical professional. As Alex Edwards right in front is Jerry Carlson, another great stop. Good night here for Jerry Carlson and the defense for Nekoosa. Again, they've given up 3 goals. The fourth one was a penalty, but they've only given up one goal here in the second half, and that was that penalty because of the handball in the box. Other than that, again, if you're Chris Goodwin, head coach for Nekoosa, you got to be pretty happy with the performance from your paper makers here tonight against a team like Columbus Catholic that will likely win their conference and look to make a deep run into the postseason. But we will see how that all pans out here throughout this next couple of weeks. Next couple of months, I should say, here on Zaleski Sports for the Columbus Catholic Dons. Likely the once and only time we'll see Nekoosa this year. Unless there's an open date. Again, I really enjoy watching this Nekoosa soccer team. Their heart and determination is going to be, Mason Edwards is going to be wrapped up in the feet of his defender. Besides the soccer game, again, we can't really show you this, but there are 4 or 5 spiders. There's 1 here, 3 here, 1 over there, 3 over here, and yeah, as Lucas Kreklau makes a nice stop. Spiders are out in full force tonight here in the Nekoosa press box. Up ahead and will not track it down. He sure did right before the corner. And it's going to be, wow, good feet there. It's going to be a throw-in for the Dons here in the 74th minute. It'll be Alex Edwards with the throw-in. As we close in on 8 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. First match of the year for the Columbus Catholic Dons on the soccer pitch. Quite the toss there by Edwards. Nobody home. Turns. Going to be cleared out by the paper makers. Nemitz. Trying to track it down. Jared Wilcox. And tackles Nathan Nemitz. An easy call there from our officials. 75th minute. We'll take one more quick break here from the Sports Den and bring you the last 5 minutes here on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
5 minutes to go in this one here from Nekoosa as the Columbus Catholic Dons lead 4-1 here this evening. And don't forget, stick around for our Nace Vildary post-game show. I have an opportunity to talk to head coach Jeff Edwards and player of the game here tonight. Unless Nekoosa pulls off a miraculous 3-goal comeback here in the last 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Alex Edwards trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Edwards bodying up the defender there, hands it off. Again, this Nekoosa defense is all over the place. At times sporadic and out of control, but they are making life very, very difficult for this Columbus Catholic offense. Okay, Jansen gets tied up for a second along the end line, gets bodied, and nothing called, and wow. They're going to let him go. It's going to be a corner kick, I believe, for the Dons with 4 minutes to go. Somebody's got to take it. No Charlie Moore on the field. Somebody's got to figure it out. They don't have anybody over there. Alex Edwards will have to go and do it. And Charlie Moore left about 5 minutes ago with cramping. And has not returned, likely will not return. Alex Edwards puts his hand up, tells his guys to get into formation, and just milking the clock here. Sends it in. Great. And Jerry Carlson bats it out of the way. Man, what a night for Jerry Carlson in the goal. Mason Edwards, right foot. And cleared out. Right back to Cole Wallace for the Dons, number 3. And now Nekoosa trying to push a little offense here in the last 3 minutes. Zan Rodriguez with it. Boots it out of the way, does Carter Jensen. Again, a good opening night of soccer here on Zaleski Sports. It's been a good match. Columbus Catholic jumped out early. Cy Becker, a opening minutes, I should say, goal. And then Alex Edwards scored a 32nd minute or so. Charlie Moore a little bit after that, and then penalty kick for Alex Edwards in the second half. That's been the lone goal for Columbus Catholic in the second half. That was a penalty kick. And then Lane O'Donnell scored to put Nekoosa on the board here tonight. About a minute and 50 seconds to go in this one here tonight. Niceville post-game show as Alex Edwards trying to do it all himself. Passes up ahead to Mason. There were a couple of guys there for him. Nice little footwork. Passes it off. Left foot, and Carlson another save. Nimitz heads it up. It's going to be a throw-in here for Nekoosa with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here tonight. Couple of substitutions for the Papermakers. It's going to go down as a win for the Dons to open up the season, but it was a hard-fought one at that. Going to be a lot of exhausted Dons headed home, as well as Nekoosa Papermakers here tonight. Again, their defense has shut down this Columbus Catholic offense pretty well here tonight, and now they're looking for one more. Lane O'Donnell getting behind. It's going to be a throw-in for Nekoosa with 45 seconds to go. But again, the defense has put a lot of pressure on this Columbus offense. Has been all over the place. And again, at times has been out of control. But that out of control has really made life difficult for the Dons. 25 seconds to go here in this one. A throw-in coming. Got to hurry up here, buddy. 15 seconds left. The throw-in will happen. It's going to be headed away. And 10 seconds left. O'Donnell going to be poked out, and that should do it. First game of the season in the books, and the Columbus Catholic Dons are winners 4-1 here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It is Columbus Catholic 4 and Nekoosa 1 here tonight in game number 1 of the 2023 high school soccer season. Niceville post-game show coming up next. We'll have an opportunity to talk to head coach Jeff Edwards and our Zaleski Sports player of the game, Alex Edwards, after this here in Nekoosa on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago.
You guys ready? All right. Welcome back to Nekoosa High School as the Columbus Catholic Dons open up the 2023 season with a 4-1 win over Nekoosa here tonight. Here with Dons head coach Jeff Edwards. Coach, talked about during the broadcast, the first game always tough to kind of figure things out, but 3 goals in the first half helped out quite a bit.
Yeah, it did. It took a while for us to kind of figure out how we should attack, and a lot of kinks to work out still with, like you said, first game. But overall, the first half was fine. Second half, I think everyone was tired. The heat really killed us in the first half. And when the sun finally dropped, it cooled off, but you could tell both teams were just absolutely gassed.
Yeah. And just we talked about during the broadcast, Jerry Carlson in goal for Nekoosa. Their defense was all over the place. Sometimes out of control, and sporadic, but they were able to do enough, I guess, not to get the game too far out of control.
Yeah, there was a lot of hard fouls, I thought, that went uncalled, and then there was some that were called, which went in our favor, and then we had some that were called that weren't in our favor. But they were more physical than us on the defensive side for sure, and that's something we need to work on. They had 2 guys on Alex for most of the game, so we thought we could take advantage of that, and it just never really worked out that way. We were lucky to get the PK in the second half, and then Alex's goal in the first half was kind of a ricochet sort of. So yeah, we kind of squeaked this one out. It wasn't our best showing, but first game of the year, we're just happy to get a win, and everyone not have heat stroke and be healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. And going down to Waupun this weekend, right back at it with some good competition down there. What do you look for in the first weekend with 3 games coming up this weekend?
Yeah, that tournament is, I think, one of the best D4 teams that show up in the state. Last year we played, I think, the state runner-up in the first game. This year, Central Wisconsin Christian is no pushover. They're going to be very tough. Our second round game has the potential to be extremely tough. So yeah, I'm looking for really good competition for Friday night for sure. And then Saturday, we'll see how late we get to sleep in. But yeah, it's going to be a tough tournament. It'll be a good time.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. If you could bring Alex over here quick.
Yeah, sure.
We'll bring in Alex Edwards here in just a second to wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Alex, 2 goals tonight, 1 in the first half, as Coach just mentioned, kind of on a ricochet, and then the PK in the second half really propelled the Dons to a 4-1 win here tonight in their opening game of the season. And again, as Coach mentioned, heading down to Waupun this weekend for some good competition. We'll bring in Alex over here. We just talked to Coach about it. Obviously, the first game of the year, kind of just trying to figure out everything, kinks to work out, but a win's a win to start off the season.
That is very true. We have a lot of things to work on. I thought we played a pretty nice game overall. There were some little mishaps here and there, but overall I think we played really well, and we have a lot of things to improve on, like you said.
Talked about it on the broadcast. Going to be a lot of tired Dons on the way home. Obviously, very, very hot in the first half. Exhaustion throughout the game. Just talk about being able to battle through that.
Well, as a team, we do a lot of conditioning. We like to be able to be the team that runs up and down the field, like to be the team that goes after every ball. We're a very well-conditioned team, and I think that kind of showed in this game how, as it got later on in the second half, we fought through the exhaustion. Some of their kids weren't really holding up too well, and I think that it showed really well that we're a really good team. We pushed through that.
You guys have a lot of senior leadership, a lot of handful of upperclassmen. It's kind of hard to believe covering you guys the last number of years. You guys are seniors now. What do you guys now as seniors need to do to make this season pretty special?
Well, when we were all freshmen, there were very good older leaders who kind of like shaped us into the players that we are. And now it's our turn to like kind of lead on the younger kids now and kind of continue the tradition that we have here. And as a captain and as a senior, I need to do an especially well job of doing that, and I think so far I've been doing pretty well, and so have the other captains and other seniors. I think I'm very proud of that.
Perfect. All right, we're going to pitch you in the house, all right? All right. I'm going to give you this. I'll back out of the way here. All right, go ahead.
I'm Alex Edwards, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
With that, we're going to sign things off here from Nekoosa High School. 4-1 Dons to start off the 2023 high school soccer season this year. On Zaleski Sports. Again, we'll be back with you maybe tomorrow. A couple of volleyball games scheduled for tomorrow, likely being moved or canceled. And then right back at it with you on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right here on Zaleski Sports. For Josh Bush and Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Mave signing off from Nekoosa High School. Again, 4-1 Dons on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everyone.